which time they keep on harassing my children.
I did not do anything, no. I did not do anything.
You wanted a high star to boost your falling star. I swallowed it, I kept quiet. I was covering you. We go down.
Hey guys, it's Ima again. Welcome to Jewel TV. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification, and be ready to join our growing community. Here we talk about real issues, trendy stories, African celebrities, and the lessons behind all the drama. Now, let's talk about what has been trending on everyone's lips for the past weeks. This whole Regina Daniels and Ned Nwoko saga. Honestly, I have been following this story for a while and it's just getting really messier. From what's online, Regina had reportedly left Ned's house and things got intense when her siblings were allegedly arrested. That part alone shocked a lot of people because, they thought it was family. And then her mother, Rita Daniels, came out to speak, saying she's ready to expose Ned for using Regina's rising star to shine on his own faded star. Hey, this is serious. So
a gift. You wanted a crown. You wanted somebody with a high star so that they can boost your falling star. You wanted a high star to boost your falling star. I swallowed it, I kept quiet.
I don't want to speak out of, I don't even know what to say. Now, here is where it even gets more interesting.
Which money? Because I cover you. Regina will come out by Odogu. You are making it to feel like you feel funky. When you're going for election, how much did Gina give to you?
$50,000.
That's what the contract I gave to you to support your election. All my resources went inside your election. Because we are saying now because of the gold digger. What digger? Because I cover your shame.
Rita Daniel mentioned that her daughter, Regina Daniel, supported the husband's campaign and even gave him $50,000. When I heard that, I was like, wait, hold on. This wasn't just about love. Then, it's possible that Regina genuinely believed in him politically. Do you think that money part changes the story? Because, what's confusing is this same Rita people are now praising and standing up for her daughter is the same person that they once accused of pushing Regina Daniels into the marriage at a younger age. But all of a sudden, people are beginning to praise her. That's the internet for you because, okay, today you are the villain, tomorrow you are the savior. I don't understand. So now I'm not taking any sides, but I just want everybody to really look at this deeply. Take a step back and breathe. But let's be reasonable. It was about the money that this girl had to marry the man. So this narrative she's trying to put out there, I'm not buying it at all. That girl was still too little. She lost her childhood. Because she was already acting at an early age. She has already lost her childhood and then even her adolescencehood. Should I put it that way? She was already giving out for marriage at the age of 18 years old to a man that is like 4 decades older than her. So I really blame the mother if you ask me. And unfortunately, Regina is now like the one feeling the whole pain, the whole emotional pain and instability and all of that. So with what is playing out now, we can really see that crying inside a Lamborghini or a Bentley can really be like tough. Social media is really not a place to believe everything you see because this little girl Regina has been portraying, this billionaire wife lifestyle. But with what is playing out here, it shows that she really went through a lot in that marriage. It started with her removing Nwoko's name from her surname on her social media, and then all of his pictures and videos were gone. And then finally, the last video that was trending where she was saying she's not treated like a queen here, but in her mother's house, she's a queen. So to me, it looks like something that was already pre-planned. If at all she came into the marriage giving herself some years to stay and gather enough gold, well, maybe the time was up for her. Or it could be that she actually came into the marriage to make money, make wealth for the family and her future. But somehow along the line, she saw 1 or 2 things in the marriage that she couldn't take, and she decided to gather her gold and leave when the time was up. And again, in the video, she was like, after all she has done, is it really something a mother should say at this time? Because honestly, I was expecting her to come out and try to talk about the children that were arrested and how things can be resolved. But rather, she came in with, talking about money and how the daughter supported him, the husband. Because, people have always been having that narrative that Regina Daniels married this man because of money and that the mother pushed her into this marriage because of wealth. But now this woman is trying to change that narrative and make it look like it was not about the money. Regina was already made before even getting married to Ned Nwoko. And that is not true. It's not true. Because from what she's trying to play out there, does it mean that Regina actually is the one that is housing and feeding that old man with like 5 wives or 6 wives? She's the 6th wife. So before Regina and Daniel went into the marriage, was there no wife? Was there no house? Was there no money and all of that? So what is she trying? What narrative is she trying to put out there? It doesn't make sense to me. I expected her as a mother to come and talk about the issue. Right, I know this man, whatever would have been the reason for him to arrest the siblings of Regina Daniels, we are yet to know. This woman is coming out and portraying, putting money in front. All of a sudden, people are now beginning to stand with the same woman that they were blaming. The social media is very funny. So one of the brothers, this is Sweezy, he sent a message and said, "You messed with the wrong family. You go confirm this power and you go humble. You can't beat a child and teach a child how to cry. Enough is enough. Sue all of us, sue us, because now war now." Well, I don't know why he had to arrest the siblings. So this is another brother coming out to, talk on behalf of the brother and sister that's been arrested. Like, this is really war now. Like, it's really going to be a long war.
Jewel TV.
Ned Nwoko on his own side is a public figure, a politician and an older man. So naturally, people expect a higher level of maturity and restraint from him. If what Regina Daniels said about her siblings being arrested is true, then that's really serious. But again, we've only heard one side of the story. What do you guys think? Is Ned being misunderstood, or do you feel he's actually abusing power? And Regina, I honestly feel for her. I feel for that girl because, social media pressure is no joke. When you are young, famous, and your marriage becomes public gist, it can affect your mind and your peace. So I just hope she has people around her who truly care and not those that are just feeding off her pain for clout. And as for Rita Daniels, I think she also needs to be very careful. Whether she's defending her daughter or trying to prove a point, social media never forgets. The same people hyping her today, they might be the one that would still dig up old videos tomorrow to drag her. So at the end of the day, this story isn't just anymore about, love, because it's showing power play here. It's about power, image, and pride. So maybe both sides made mistakes. I don't know. Maybe both are just reacting out of the fact that they are being hurt. But one thing is certain. Ned needs to be very careful too. Why am I saying this? Because he's a politician and every word and action can be twisted in the courts of public opinion. So guys, what do you think? What is your honest take on this issue, this recent issue? Do you think Regina's mom is right for speaking out? And did she speak well? Do you think Ned is being unfairly dragged? Or do you feel it's time for everyone to be involved, to take their issues off social media? Maybe call family members and let it be behind social media. Let's talk in the comment section. I really want to hear your thoughts on this one. And please, if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe to Jewel TV, because here we don't just gist, we reason things together. We are not following social media trends here. We are not saying things because others are saying it. We are looking at these things critically, okay? And to make sure that I also share my opinion the way I feel about the whole gist or the whole drama. So for me, I think Ned should tread carefully, because in the first place, you married a much younger wife. And Regina's mom should also be very, very careful. It's Regina I'm really pitying. So to round up the whole gist, because I know this is not going to be the end of this story, more drama will definitely be coming. If Regina no longer wants the marriage, you should let her go. There's no need forcing somebody into, she should go into rehab and all of that. There's no need for that. If she doesn't want it, and already it's like an allegation, because in the first place, this girl is like a little girl to you, and you said she was doing drugs in your house, kept quiet, you knew about it. There's even a video online where you were cited, with her doing certain things. It doesn't really add up. If she no longer wants it, then let her go. Because in the first place, I keep saying this girl was still quite young. I don't know. Everybody has their opinion. So let these people handle this thing carefully. But already, we've always known them to be a public person, especially Regina Daniels. She's a super talented actress, and she has always been on the public. So I don't know how this would be done behind closed doors, because it will still come out to the public. But from the look of the whole things, this girl is done. She is done. She no longer wants it. She's out. But anyways, as long as they keep pushing out this drama online here, we'll be here to talk about it and give our own opinion on how we see it and how things should be handled. So thank you very much for staying tuned to the last one. I can't wait to bring you another juicy story on my next episode on Jewel TV. So bye till I see you in the next one.
Jewel TV.